Moving on, stakeholders in the nuclear energy sector have recommended the implementation of a nuclear power plant in the country. This alternative was proposed due to the potential of nuclear energy as the second largest source of low-carbon electricity in the world behind hydropower. The Director General of Nigerian Nuclear Regulatory Authority, Idris Usman, made this known yesterday in Abuja during the opening ceremony of the Forum of Nuclear Bodies in Africa to further strengthen the national regulatory infrastructure. Akongo Zainab has more details on this report.
Despite its potential as a source of low-carbon electricity, stakeholders are keen on ensuring the safety of the implementation process, and different experts have emphasized the need for safety approaches to be taken by Nigeria while implementing the nuclear power plants and radiation sources. Speaking at the opening ceremony of the Forum of Nuclear Bodies in Africa, the Director of Nigerian Nuclear Regulatory Authority said that the idea and objective is to come up with a 5-year plan for regulations of nuclear activities in Africa.
The meeting is to come up with a 5-year plan for regulation of nuclear activities in Africa. And that is what we are going to do from today till Friday. Then after that, we are now coming to form an implementation plan for the whole of Africa. Because, you know, a lot of countries in Africa are going into nuclear power plants, and a lot of them are going into radiotherapy, nuclear medicine, and other activities involving the use of nuclear and radioactive materials in Africa. Yes, as you can see, America is building more nuclear power plants, UK is building more nuclear plants, and so many countries in the world are now going into nuclear power plants. But this is the only option. Nuclear power plant is clean. It's not like any other, and it provides baseline electricity. Federal government has already created an agency in 2009 and 2006 that is in charge of building and operating a nuclear power plant in Nigeria. That is the Atomic Energy Commission of Nigeria, which is an operating organization.
Representative from the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission, Maureen Colley, and the Nuclear Society and Security Coordinator, Nsuk Jang, were among the stakeholders from different countries who made suggestions on the need for effective nuclear safety and the provision of constant electricity supply without disruption.
I think safety is the primary consideration. That is the Nuclear Regulatory Commission's main objective, and that's part of the reason I'm here, is to hear from the African countries about your approach to safety when it comes to implementing not just nuclear power, but also the use of radiation sources. Well, this is an opportunity, I think, for all of the partners to come together and focus on their priorities, establish a work plan, establish a path forward, a number of different projects where we can collaborate together.
We'd like to set up some long-term plan for the African continent to achieve the strong and sustainable nuclear safety and security framework. So how we, including IAEA and other international organizations, to support these African countries' effort to achieve that goal.
This move towards the implementation of a nuclear power plant in Nigeria is expected to be a game changer for the country's power supply and its economy as a whole.